Okay, here's an interesting question for you. Let's say you had an unlimited amount of money and your purpose in life was just to go around and drive all over the United States, Canada, and maybe even fly around the world and interview other YouTubers. And maybe have those other interviewers interview you. Let's say they would go out to a restaurant with you. And they would sit next to you, and both of your cameras would be focused on the two of you together. You would ask them a question, and then they would ask you a question. And then you would ask them a question, and then they would ask you a question. Or maybe you might want them to go first. That's fine. How would you feel about that? Do you think that would be a lot of fun? I'd love to have an unlimited amount of money and be able to do this. Now, I'm in church a lot, and I love serving the Lord, but I could see myself going into church on Wednesday nights and all day Sunday, and then use Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday to just go around and interview people. I think that would be a lot of fun. Now, let's take this question one step further. Who would be the first, and maybe the second, and maybe the third person in that order that you would interview in this type of format? I think the very first person that I would just like to sit down and interview would be E. Wilson Life, because she does a lot of different things. You know, she's involved with the Japanese culture, she cooks, she vlogs, she plays bass guitar in a band, she's active in sports, and I would probably be able to ask a lot of questions. I think my second person would be Graham and Friends. Graham and Friends is involved in weight loss. He enjoys taking walks down to where there is water and taking pictures of sunrises and boats and water and historical things, and he likes adding a little bit of humor to it. And I think that would make for a very good interview. I like all those same things. So I think Graham and Friends would be the second person I would interview. I think the third person I would interview would be Locker Gnome. Locker Gnome has been into the technology industry for a long, long time. And we know how he got his start because he tells us, you know, when he does his videos, and he shares a lot of information. But one thing that I would always love to find out is people do things a certain way. In other words, like he might get up and he might decide, hey, I'm going to go to Pete's for coffee. Something got him started on that, where he really enjoys going there and doing that. And you see, that's where I would take the questioning. How did it get started? What attracts you to doing this so much? And you see, I would ask that question because maybe if they put a Pete's in my area, I would want to do a coffee run. And what benefit would I get from it by doing it? See, that's the way I would answer or ask that question. So let's see what you have to say down in the comments down below. And as usual, thank you for allowing me to bore you. Have a great day. Bye.